Hello and welcome. So, I give it another try. Maybe this time it works better. Let's continue playing the 3-minute games, and we're facing now opponent where we have Sicilian defense with bishop on g5 knight off, a very sharp line. Let's go with the move queen on b6, one of the main lines. Queen on d2 and knight on c6 is quite rare, but I like the line knight on c6, knight on g4. So we try to change the queens in case we can. So let's give a check on e3. This is the main idea, to change the queens, so we did it. Usually most of the endgames are completely fine for black. As you can see, he tries to be very tricky, but what's the point in case I go h6? The bishop cannot go here, or should I take first and then go h6? But I think I can just immediately play the move h6. So the bishop is under attack. Bishop takes. Wow. What is this? What is this? He wants to play king f2 afterwards, and yeah, he tries to be in a slightly worse endgame and try to survive. Okay, so should I take and be better? I think yes, I should take it, because it's just so safe and just to take. So black is having a better endgame currently. Let's advance b5 to get the bishop to b7. This is also important, to put the bishop to b7. This is what we're gonna do. And now maybe somewhere d5, maybe something else. Let's see. So let's get also the bishop to e7, g6 to defend. a5, quite strange. So let's go g6, very safe. And here we will think now, because we have so many good options to push this position for a win. Maybe just... should I play a very calm move like bishop f6? I like moves like that because I provoke him into playing c3. No, he's not. He is surprising me basically with every move. King on e3, now e5 somewhere possible, g5 possible. Also rook h8 is possible, h3 is very weak. So I think the position is very close to be almost winning, I would say. Nice move, by the way, because he tries to get my pawn. I thought it's over, but still it's maybe not. How to defend the pawn, by the way? I cannot defend the pawn. Yeah, this was not the best play ever by me, because of course I should never give him the pawn. But okay, let's continue playing. So where to go? Where to go? Not so many squares, so I should go here. He might be able to take. No, it's a very uncertain fight. This was bad because we had such a major advantage, and now I don't know. Now it's something very unclear. Okay, probably to take is not a bad idea. Let's go here. And we should... how to... can I get the pawn? I think maybe I can get the pawn. If he takes, I'm gonna take. So the bishop is gonna hold the a pawn. I'm not very worried about it. Maybe I should have played bishop a3, bishop c5. Black is not risking to lose the game, but it's gonna be very difficult to win the game. So, more or less a draw, I would say. So let's put the pieces to good position. Here, quite a nice place for the bishop. And let's get closer. Let's check just to see where the white king is going next. And how can I win this position? I don't know how to win it. Yes, we have a draw, but it would be great to get a chance to play this position for a win. I just don't know how. I don't see a way to do that. So can I take it? So little time on the clock, yeah. Okay, this is a draw, but I should have played something else. Oh, I completely missed this move. No, I cannot. Unbelievable. Ah, there is of course king c6, and here, yeah. I thought like a genius for so long because so easy moves, and I'm thinking so much to play them. That's ridiculous. That was just so bad. Now I think I'm gonna lose on time, most probably. Yes, okay. There was not much I could have done because too little time, but of course, yeah, much better endgame for black. Okay, next game. Blundering all my games away in one move. So let's have a new game. Karo-kan with the move e5. Let's go knight on d2. Knight on b3. The idea is to stop the move a6. What is that? What is my opponent doing? This is looking super weird. Maybe it is okay, but strange move order also. Okay, let's take. Also, unbelievable speed by my opponent, playing so fast. He has spent just 9 seconds, and basically the moves are not very impressive of my opponent, but the speed, sometimes it's all about the speed. So for example, he is missing the move knight on b5. Luckily for him, he can take the pawn, yeah. So something is not right. I have to take here, as this is not what I wanted. But there is no other way. A knight d4. I have missed it. So hello to the chat. You've been here with Irene. All right. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'm rarely streaming, but sometimes I do, so I hope you enjoy. We try to play some blitz games, try to have some fun little bit, and in case you have some chess questions, of course I would be happy to answer your chess questions. Why to play, by the way, bishop on e4? Hard to understand what's the point of this move. So maybe before black, of course, was completely okay, but now maybe I'm getting some slight chances to get a little bit better position now with the white pieces, because this very strange play by my opponent. No idea what was the point of that. So now it's between equal and I believe a little bit better for white. So let's play here. Let's get the bishop to e5 maybe, or maybe just to put some pressure on the e6 pawn. He will get the knight to f5, but if I have this beautiful bishop here on e5, is it better? I don't know, but I believe I should have some chances of being a little bit better with white pieces here. Still not easy, it's a fight. I don't know, he is now thinking, but about what? There's basically rook f7. Okay, this is kind of b5. What is that? Completely shocked by the move. And e5. Oh, I cannot take it because he's gonna take, but I can take with a pawn, for example, because there is a checkmate. So I think, I don't know, so many good options, but I think think I'm missing nothing because I can just take and take. Strange play, very strange play by my opponent, because he could just play normal solid moves and black had an absolutely fine position. Maybe at some point black had even more than fine, so why to choose to play like that? Hard to understand. So of course endgame is very good for white. It's completely winning, so we check, and I think this is the last move of the game because the knight is hanging. No, it's not. He just continues playing, having many pawns down. It's basically not important for my opponent, which is what to say. Okay, let's go with the a pawn. Let's go. And let's go with the next pawn. Now we have e and the a pawn running. Not so easy to stop. And here's 1. Okay, as expected, he played way too fast. So when you're playing so fast, you're just blundering. So this is not the way to play. We are playing only Indian people with no title, no name, no nothing. This is strange, because usually I guess most of them do have title, and to play non-title people, I mean basically you don't know who you play. This is the bad thing, that it's very, very uncertain who you're facing, if the game is right or not. So yeah, okay, in any case we have Sicilian here and bishop on g5. So he wants to give me a checkmate, but how to give me a checkmate when I have taken the bishop? I believe black should be just close to winning here. I don't understand the point of the white's play. Black is just a pawn up. I mean, we're just a full pawn up. Yeah, there's no nothing. Just d5 is looking good. So why not to play it, I think. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's play d5. It looks nice. So pawn up for black, very solid here. And our opponent basically played all the moves instantly till he is in a lost position. So what is this? What is a strategy of a play like this? I don't get it. To play very fast, very bad, and once you're close to a lost position you start thinking. It's weird and very strange. Okay, in any case we push. Now the pawns are nicely advancing, and for example b6 was the idea of bishop on b7. We have this g4 push somewhere, pawn up for black, and it's not like only pawn up, it's also that we have the bishop there. Maybe go here because he wants to play d4, of course. Yeah, this is what he does. This was obvious. And he wants to play an endgame with a pawn down. Okay, no problem for us. Let's play an endgame. Let's see. My bishop is quite bad. I need one move. I need just one move to be in a very, very good shape. One move is all I need. He's going back. He wants to take my pawn, so there's no defense against it. It would be strange, so I think I can just go bishop on c6, defending my rook on a8. Bishop f8 next, or maybe f5. And of course, I'm hoping that my connection now will be more stable. So we are not gonna lose on time immediately. So, bishop f8. Is there enough time for playing bishop f8? He wants to go knight on c7. He's always playing for some tricks. So how to avoid these tricks? Of course, I can take and have a better position, but is it enough to win the game? This is a question, but I think I should just play f5, because to activate the bishop, it cannot be a bad idea. And in case of knight c7, I want to play rook on d8. This was my plan, because we have this rook e1 with a check. So let's go g4. g3 is coming next. No. Okay. Okay, so looks like we're winning. Let's give a check. The knight is under attack. And of course, we have a lot of different ways to win here, but let's just go back, because in case he takes, we're gonna take, and there is this check. So, oh, he takes. Wow. This is, of course, a completely winning position for black. We're gonna take the h-pawn, and that's it. It's like you're playing pawn endgame where you have unlimited tempos, so well, he keeps on playing. What's the point? What is his point? Okay, so we beat nickname champion 4-3-2-1. Maybe the nickname is a bit too ambitious. Next game, we're having no luck today with the pairings because we're not facing GMs. That's pity, but okay. So, let's play some not very serious opening with the black pieces. Obviously, this is not very good, so don't try it at home. This is like a solid setup, but white is doing better here. Still, we try to fight. We try to fight back. So let's take it. Let's play d5. It's usually not bad to have the pawn on d5. I expect him to play the move e5. No, he doesn't. This is strange. So let's take, because now we can block. For white, I would play definitely the move e5 before, because now maybe black is doing completely fine. Should we go like knight on d4 here, or should I go like knight on d5 immediately? Maybe knight d5 immediately is good enough. Most probably he's going to take, and we have more or less an equal endgame. Of course, it should be close to a draw, but we have a little bit better king because our king is in the center. So black is out of risk. Of course, objectively speaking, this position is a draw. So let's see how are the endgame skills of myself and of my opponent. He's taking some time to make his next move. Quite strange, because with white you have king of 1, for example, very solid. You have to bring the king to the center eventually, or just to change the knights, which is also a perfect decision to secure a draw. Yeah, so he plays knight e5, king on d6, beautiful piece, and we can play like rook to d8, I guess, because there's rook e7, rook d7, just to be solid. Now we're gonna pretend that we want to do something on the c file, and g3, not sure, because it's always usually the bad idea to bring the king as close as possible. So he is thinking again. All right, he wants to play rook e5. Really, this is very ambitious play. Very ambitious play, but I think he's just lost after f6. Take, take, take. Rook on... Where the rook goes? Rook g4. Not yet lost. Yeah. So a bit lucky that I... Okay, I can try to win this endgame, but I'm not so sure. So let's go here. Very dangerous move because I had this move f6. So very, very dangerous play by my opponent, because why not to secure a draw in an easy way? Instead, as you can see, he's doing something really strange. It's not a play for a win. So, slowly, we're doing better. Slowly, 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 but controlling the c file. Now we're gonna advance. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go. Now, a3. Maybe. He can still make no moves with the rook. Okay, rook at e5. What's the point of that? Sometimes I'm so surprised by the moves of my opponent because I just cannot understand what is the idea. Okay, let me go here. So why he did it? Simple threat. King on b2. He's not afraid of king on b2. Why not? Why he is not afraid? So take here. I think it's winning, but I think f6 maybe the most simple way to win the position. Just to defend. And now we're gonna take the pawn. And I think just rook to b7 should be good enough to win the game. Oh, he wants to trick me. He wants to trick me. I think I can play here and then here. And yes, this is obviously an easy win now. Okay, so in the beginning we had an equal endgame, and yes, we managed to win it step by step. Only strong moves. Ah, no, this is a guy we played already. No, we should not play him. This guy we should not play, no. Because I remember last time it was somehow super weird, so we should not play this guy. Yeah, I remember. So next opponent. Let's play. Who is gonna be next? No opponent. Let's try it again. Yes, we play the FIDE Master. FIDE Master from, I think it's flag of France. So we're playing FIDE Master from France. We have the Alapin. Let's play bishop c4. Short castle. And queen e2. Rook d1. All is pretty normal. Bishop here. Interesting. What happens if I take? We are facing once again a very, very fast playing opponent. Take a look at the speed of his moves. Incredible fast players here. Okay, let's take. Let's go here. Knight versus bishop, quite a typical situation. Usually it's slightly better for white. Not so much, of course, it's all very, very small. So we just try to slow play this position, which is very, very little better for white because the knight is usually stronger. The combination of knight and queen is better than of queen and bishop. b4, b5, I mean. This move I do not like by my opponent because now we get the c5 square. So in theory, if I manage to get my knight somehow to a good square, then it's gonna be trouble for black. b5, not a great positional decision. So currently we are getting some chances to be better. Let's change. So very, very simple play by white. Change the rooks. We're aiming for this queen and knight versus bishop queen. That's the main idea of winning these positions. So we stick to the plan. Now he's not playing anymore as fast as he was. And let's get the knight to c5, yeah. Oh, no, I blundered the pawn in one move. No. Why did I do that? That's pity because he didn't take. Why he didn't take? Cannot understand. I cannot understand why he did not take. So let's continue. We of course keep the pawns on the dark squares. So now we have to put king in safety, and then maybe queen e3 just to defend everything, and afterwards slowly we're gonna do something on the maybe even knight on d7. Is it possible? Because I have this queen e8 check, which might be almost a checkmate with some luck. f3, no? I think f3. Is it possible? Queen c7 check, knight e5. Very strange, I don't understand. I'm played not the best game ever by missing quite many things, but my opponent also missing many things. So I think I can just take it now. This endgame is obviously easily winning. So let's just push and push. Hello to the chat. In case you have some chess questions, of course, please do ask them in the chat. I would be happy to answer. So very strange game, but I believe that we are winning this game, but very, very strange game. I think I made quite a few mistakes, and my opponent could have used that. So I don't know. Okay, next one. Thank you, but actually I did not play that well in the endgame. I could have done better. Next we play someone from the US. So very aggressive player. Very aggressive player. Pure aggression. So let's get the move e4 done to stop him a little bit from this massive aggression. Usually, in case black is gonna take, we're gonna play knight on g5, and white should be doing slightly better. So knight on g5, he actually took, and bishop g4, yes. So very, very aggressive player. He continues playing very aggressively. The thing is that does it work? Because if it doesn't, then white is gonna be way better. So, black is basically committed to do something. If it doesn't work, then white is having a beautiful position. So can I go f3, take? It's looking not so bad. Let's see if I made the calculation correctly, because now black is under pressure. Black has to find something, otherwise white will be probably a little bit better. So bishop f5, we can take, and then we're gonna bring the knight back to e4. He wants to take and take. Very tactical player, by the way, yeah, like pure tactics. By my opponent, yeah. Very, very tactical guy. How can I defend from this knight takes f3? I can take the bishop here, easy solution, but then he's gonna take with a pawn, and I don't know if I should do that, but knight f3 is nasty, so let's take. And I will play, most probably the next move is c3. So c3, knight here, very dangerous, yeah. So he goes back. Now I have the bishop pair. So finally I can be very happy with my position here, because oh, long castle, this is not so good. This is not so good to long castle, because now the black king is gonna be in bigger trouble than the white king. White king is pretty safe here. So very dangerous decision by my opponent. Of course, it is a mess, so it is gonna be a big fight here, but white should be doing better. Now he's pushing on me. Did I miss already something or not yet? I think maybe not yet. Endgames are very good. In case I manage to play the move. Okay, I think I should try to get an endgame, because if I get an endgame, it's over. He obviously doesn't let me. Knight f5 is coming. A very tricky guy. We are facing such a tricky opponent, because he sees all the little tricks. Positionally wise, yeah, we're doing better, but how to defend now? Now this knight f5 is so nasty. I don't see a defense. Maybe we're just close to lost, because I don't see a defense. Except queen g5, I saw like nothing, so yeah. b5 was very bad, yeah. But what a tricky opponent we're facing. Small tricks non-stop. Positionally wise, yeah, he is not the best, but small tricks. Huge amount of small tricks. Let's see what happens next. Wow, he continues banging the moves like there is no tomorrow. So instead he changes. Yeah, this was strange, because now we're doing better again, just so little time here on the clock. Oh, I missed completely that I can't play. I thought I can, but I could not finally. Okay, there is not much I can do here. Oh, I missed it also. Oh no, 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 what I did. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so funny game. Of course, we're not facing very strong opponent, but very tricky guy, yeah. Very, very tricky. Okay, so let's play somebody else. A3, nice. We're facing a lot of people who like to play A3, A6, etc. So let's play one game against him, and afterwards we will not play him anymore. I see in the chat, why do higher rated players don't like rapid? But that's not true. Most of the higher rated players, they like rapid. I don't know how you get the feeling that they don't like. I think they like. So, I think we have an excellent Sicilian, so black is doing slightly better here. Where to put the queen? Is there a good spot for the black queen? Let's put it to d4. Endgame. And let's change the bishop. It's interesting if he's gonna let me take or he's gonna take himself, because of course white should take on c5. Basically without thinking, b4, yeah, this is not a very good sign, because now black is having just such an excellent pawn structure. King e7, a5 is coming somewhere, so only black can be better here. There is no chance for white to be better, so there is no reason obviously to do something like this for white. This was not the best play by my opponent. Still, of course, we are close to be equal here. Not much is going on. g4 is the idea, or h5 followed by g4 is the idea. So g4, is it time to play g4? G4, yeah. And let's keep the knights on the board. So I see that, yeah, someone has 2134 and doing chess on YouTube. Yeah, good luck for you. Of course, why not? It's nice, yeah. I think, by the way, for most of the people, to be 2100 is maybe even better than to be a GM for YouTube, because it's way easier to understand. When you see GMs playing, maybe it's a bit too fast for most of the people, so I think to be 2100 is excellent. Let's see. Can we play maybe f5? So slowly, as you can see, we're trying to advance. Okay. Rooks to c1, but again, we're facing a very, very fast playing opponent. Maybe here, knight f3 could be good somewhere. Maybe h4. I think time to play the move h4. And let's push a little bit. Now he starts to think. Okay, so let's take. Let's play rook to a1. So we're pushing. We are pushing. Should I take and give a check, or should I check first? Okay, let's take. And let's give a check. Now let's give a check. Now here, pawn is hanging. He does not care, so we take it. Now it should be winning. I guess we have a winning position. No way to stop the pawn. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I played once again. I played so badly. This is unbelievable. Really bad, yeah. Now it's just a draw. Oh, he missed e5. Now we're winning. That was funny. Now we are winning. Yes. Okay, a little bit lucky in the end. But overall, I think we played good the end game. Then of course I have missed the best continuations, but overall not so bad. So let's play the next game. e4, c5, the Sicilian defense, knight c6. And let's play, which move to play here? Let's play knight f6, just for fun. And queen c7. Let me read the chat. Not so much going on in the chat, no questions. Nobody has a question. All right. a6. Does it work? Or it doesn't? Let's take the pawn. d6 or no, d6. Let's try to keep the things together. So now the things are of course a little bit dangerous here. We have to be careful. We have to be careful here. Where to put the queen? I think I'm not so scared of this rook e5. Maybe it's possible to play it, but no, it was not his idea. But I thought that his idea is to play the move rook e5 because I think it deserves attention. Quite interesting. So what do we have here? Can I just take it? Or it's not good to take it. Maybe first to play g6, just these weaknesses. I would like to avoid playing g6. So what should we do here? I think I can take. I don't like this move so much, but I think I can take and play bishop e6 because in case he takes, I have this long castle. So a little bit of tactics, but I guess it works. d4. Ooh, funny move. This is funny because look at this structure. This is funny. Funny structure. Okay. So finally, after all the tactics, we have a pawn up. Pawn up position. Not bad. Not bad to have with black. Pawn more position. So let's be careful because we have to avoid some tricks. And bishop a6 might be a threat. How can I avoid some tricks by my opponent? So tricky. Such a tricky player. And again, there are some tricks, so let's... no, he can take, yeah? I missed it, yeah. I missed it finally. I felt into one of his tricks, the last trick that he had. Yeah, this was, of course, very, very unnecessary to fall for the last trick he had. It was a completely winning position for black. What to do? What to do? Sometimes it is like that. Okay, but we still have chances because he plays strange moves. He really does strange moves. So let's give him a check now here on E3. No idea why he plays so weirdly. Okay, he lets me give a check, but it's gonna be a checkmate, no? Is it a checkmate now? Wow. Looks like it's a checkmate, so he has to give rook e7 probably. Wow. He plays. This is so strange. I'm playing so slow, I'm playing so slow. I made a mouse slip. But okay, the guy is really... No, we will not play this guy again because it's funny to play him, but the level of play is not so impressive. Okay, let's go for the next game. Let's go. Who is gonna be our next opponent? Let's play the last 3 games and that's it for today. Nobody wants to play us. You wanna play? At which level is GM? It depends. There are so many GMs because FIDE has absolutely destroyed the title of a GM. So even sometimes people now with 2200, 2300 getting the GM title, which of course is just ridiculous. But otherwise, normally 2500 is GM. But of course, it makes a big difference between if you're a normal grandmaster or you are one of the top players in the world. So it makes a huge difference. So now we're playing somebody who is called Road to 3000, a player who is not having basically. We cannot know who will play. Okay, let's push. And let's push. We have a funny position here. Who is doing better? Let's take. The king on e8 doesn't feel so great. Also, we could have played knight f5, but I was not so sure if I should play knight f5 or I should not. Well, he gives us like everything, so we're gonna take it. Now I'm quite sure that white should be doing very close to winning, except I blunder something major. We should be winning here. So queen to f6. Is it not winning immediately? I think it does, no? Because I think queen e6 is like only, and queen g4. No, we are not trapping yet his queen. I thought I'm gonna trap his queen. Not yet, okay. Let's go h6, h7. Should be enough to win the game. But quite pity, because I thought we are trapping his queen. And actually we're not. So, take. Oh, black pieces. Black pieces are in a bad shape. But he keeps on fighting like a lion. But not sure it's gonna help, because the position is just so bad. Knight on f6. In trouble. I think that's it. That's it. Because there is no way to do something. Yes, he resigns. So let's go with the next game. Next game we're playing International Master. I think it's gonna be still g6. It's like, doesn't matter who we play, they play as g6, a6, etc. So let me read a little bit. And what point is a chess player? So let me see what is there. Very strange. Our opponent is not playing. At what point in a chess player's journey do you think it would be good for him to play blitz instead of rapid? I think never. So to play blitz doesn't improve your game, so you're not getting stronger by playing blitz. That's why if you want to become a strong classical player, you should not play blitz chess. It doesn't make you better. The top players, of course, they're playing blitz because they're getting paid for that. So this is part of their job to play blitz tournaments. But for someone that wants to improve to play blitz, it's not the best. All right, let's play the move d5. e6 is weak. e5. Now the bishop is dead on g7. That's great. Can we play f4 and try to checkmate, or should we play positionally? I don't know if I should play positional chess or should I push. Maybe let's play careful, yeah. Let's go king b1. Knight on f6, and we play simple bishop on e2. So we play very positional chess here. We are waiting. Eventually the short castle is gonna come, yes, and we're gonna push, of course. Once we see the short castle, we are pushing. Maybe I could have played also a rook to g1, it was interesting. But I think also this is not so bad. Let's see. How can we continue pushing? So should I go immediately with the move f4? Okay, g3 is hanging, and I would like to play h5 in case I can. So he goes b4. Yes, this makes sense. I should have done maybe something else, not to give him this opportunity. But probably we're still doing very well. It looks like a nice position. Tricky move, very tricky move by our opponent. Things are getting very sharp. This bishop f3, he wants to take. I think I will just take on g3, because in case he takes, I want to take back, and then I want to play h5. Let's see if it works. Maybe it does, maybe it does not. I think It's still quite a dangerous position for black, but probably I should have played something else because knight is hanging, but is it a checkmate? Is it a checkmate coming after the move h5? Very interesting position now. He can take... Oh, he takes here. This is surprising. This is very, very surprising because now I think it should be a checkmate. All the pieces are in the attack. Take... Yes, I think it's good enough. Let's take. And why I don't play knight e6 first? I should have played knight e6 first, but alright, I maybe still is good enough. Bishop is dead. Yeah, that's it. So a nice game. He wants a revenge, so we accept one revenge because it's fair. Personally, I believe we should always accept one revenge in case we have a fair game, we have an interesting game. So this is just being fair. But the last game, yeah, very, very interesting. For both, I think. It was hard to say who was doing better, actually. It was a great game. Great game to analyze, actually, just to check. Next one, we have now the King's Indian defense. All is pretty normal for the current moment. We have different strategies here with the black pieces. Let's choose a very calm strategy. Usually, maybe it's a bit too calm, but I think it's not so bad. Alright, g4 makes sense. Let's go with the move c6. Let me read the chat for a second. Some strange language I do not understand. Alright. Let's take. And should we play knight c5 or should I push a little bit with the move b5 just to sacrifice and try to get some counterplay? Not sure, so let's go knight to c5. Feels not bad. And knight e8, so I have this h4 and eventually I play the move f5 to get some counterplay. Oh, now I can play even bishop f6. White should have played h4 not to let me bishop f6 because bishop f6 is usually good for black. Of course I'm gonna give a check and let's go rook c8 first. We are getting ready to push. Oh, now he missed, I think, the move knight to b3. Yes, he missed it. Still not so easy to win the game, of course, but probably black is doing very well. So let's see what happens next. Indian language. No Indian language on my channel, please. I'm not an Indian, so no Indian language. Let's take to sacrifice the exchange back and win the pawn on e4. Pressure. We have some pressure, so take. Still, queen on b1. Interesting. What is gonna happen in case I take, or he wants to play bishop d3? Maybe, but obviously black is close to winning. But maybe we should just bring the knight back into the game. So there is no rush with taking on f3. Bishop on b5, we go queen f5, now f3 is hanging, d5 is under attack. It looks like a winning position. King h8 just in case. Knight takes d5 is coming, knight h5, knight on g3 is coming as well, so white is under very serious pressure. I believe it should be a lost position. Still some tricks. c4, so knight h5 looks very good. Also to take looks good, but then we can take there. So I don't know. Let's take, because we have queen h3. In case queen takes, we're gonna have f takes, e2 first. So we're gonna take, yeah. So we're having a full piece up. Is it enough to win the game to be piece up? Usually I would say yes. So how to win it actually? Let's go here. Let's give a check. And I guess it should be a win. Checkmate. Yes. So finally we're winning a couple of games in a row. Okay, let's play one more because we won nice games now actually. Getting back a little bit into shape after a poor start. Getting better. So who is going to be our next opponent? Nobody wants to play us. After, yeah, I see in the chat I won the last 3 games. That's correct, but before lost too many today. In the beginning, I've been not sharp, blundering the things, but now it's getting a little better, yeah. So, next opponent, not a titled player, so that's pity. When I've been younger, for example, candidate master, it was not an official title. This title did not exist. When I've been younger, I think the first title that we had, it was FIDE master. Under FIDE master there was basically nothing. So FIDE master, it was like the first that you could get. Now there are so many titles, especially I like these titles, so like Arena Grandmaster or something like that. That's funny. Okay, in any case, what do we have? We have quite a normal position here for both of the players. Black is doing fine, quite solid, but of course white is also doing fine because I'm also very solid. So at the moment it's a positional fight. Let's put the knight here just to check if he wants to take. Yes, he wants to take. To take is actually quite a risky decision because now white with a bishop pair. So not everyone likes to play without bishop pair. That's why bishop f5, the moment he took on f5, it's like a risky positional decision. It can be good, it can be bad, but a little bit risky. Now with white we have ideas to push or to push immediately g5. I don't know if I should do that, so maybe first to put rook to e1. It's good to have the rook here. In general we want to get queen to g3 and then to push g5, but it's a bit difficult to get there. That's why maybe there is something like e4 coming next. Is it possible to play e4 with the black pieces next? In case it's possible, we have to be very careful with the white. But I don't know if it's actually a great move, so let's wait. Let's wait and see if the opponent wants to go e4. Yes, he does. So now we can think a little bit. Let's continue being solid with bishop d2. Because once the position is going to open, I'm pretty confident in my bishops. So it's like we provoke him a little bit. Whoa. Wow, a very tactical player as well. But is it good what he's doing? So he wants to take no defense for white here. Strange. Strange that I don't see something smart. So let's go here. A bit strange, yeah, that I could not find something that would crush black. But of course, white should be doing fine here. Bishop pair. As I mentioned earlier, this is my plan, long-term plan, to have the bishop pair. And one day there will be no more tricks. And then white is gonna be the side that pushes for a win. At the moment, I think our plan is going quite well, I would say. Because we have now the bishop pair, the knights disappear. So yes, we are doing better. White is doing better. Let's push, or not yet. I don't know if I should push or not push. Okay, let's push h4. Time to maybe play the move g5. So white is having a beautiful position at the moment. Just I must be careful here. c4, d5 pawn is going to fall. So let's take it. Oh, very tricky guy. What a tactical player. We are facing a very tactical player. Actually, I've been a little bit lucky because I did not see that, of course, that knight g5, but it's alright. Sometimes you must be a little lucky. That's fine. Knight is under attack. Let's take. Let's push. Let's push. So, obviously, white is completely winning, but what to play here? Somehow I saw no move. What am I doing? So bad play. Such a bad play, because now it's not so easy anymore. Oh, blundered rook. I blundered my rook, but maybe still things are fine. Things are not so fine anymore. Completely winning position, yeah. Completely winning position, and we lose. No. But it's funny, it's funny. Okay, the guy did the best he could. What to do? It's our fault, yeah. But of course, completely winning. Should have played faster. Okay, the very last game, because to stop on a losing game. So let's win the last game, and that's it for today. But of course, the last game we should have won easily, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. In completely winning position, I started to play badly. Oh wait, I don't take it, then just game over. Knight g5. Oh, what a disaster. I don't win in one move. I could have won, just take on f7, knight g5, just game over. Yeah, what to do? What to do? The game goes on. So, if I take, he gets to d3. Okay, I'm starting to blunder in one move, so maybe it was enough for today, but of course we're gonna fight in the last game. So position of white is not looking too good, but maybe it's fine. Let's see. Sometimes it's just about luck. I completely agree. Chess is a game of luck. Most of the professional chess players would agree with you that chess is a game of luck. And that's correct, yeah. So, by the way, in case you like our channel VChess, please like and subscribe. You would help us with that. We have a nice application on the market. You can check it out. I think it's great for the full family fun. So take a look at that. Knight on d3 check. That's correct. We're gonna take it back. Now there is this check on c6. I think I should give it. And it's like both kings are open, but I think my king is a bit safer because I can just go king to f1 next. Let's get the knight to the center. Bishop c2 and eventually rook to d1. So very, very logical play, I would say. How is the current position? I'm not sure why black is pushing the pawn to a3. That feels a bit strange. What is the big benefit for black? I don't understand that. Knight on d5, alright, but is it? I don't know. Okay, a little bishop b3 and just king f1 back. So my king is now safe on f1. His king is, I would say, in some slight trouble. Can I win with the move rook takes d6? No, I cannot, because there is just simple c takes d6, alright. So, time to go back. Let's go back. The threat to take and the knight on f4 is hanging. g5. Ooh. Very, very ambitious play. I have no win in the current position. That would be upsetting. There should be something. There should be something. How can I win here? I don't see a win. Well, I don't see how to win the current position. Okay, let's go bishop c2 because maybe knight on f6 is coming next. I thought there should be something, but couldn't find. Okay, let's play simple moves. So let's take it. Put the queen here. Safe position. Black king is still under pressure, so let's take. Okay, I don't know if I should have taken on that, because I want to win the pawn. And if things are okay, I will try to promote. But I think I'm doing something very, very stupid, yeah. This was incredibly bad play by me once again, because I could have played way better. Luckily he misses that I can take, yeah. And this was lucky. This was lucky. Okay, let's bring the rook. I should be able to give a checkmate. Looks like a checkmate. Feels like a checkmate, so it should be a checkmate. Yes, it is a checkmate. Queen g6 next is a checkmate. Okay, a little bit lucky to win the game in the end, because it was not a great game, yeah. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I guess I will be streaming tomorrow a little bit, and of course I will be streaming the candidates. So it's going to be very, very exciting very soon, 10 days from now. Till then, thanks for watching. Check out VChess. We have application, we have books, etc. And wish you all a great day or a nice evening. Bye.